Alan Pardew looks very calm. And the interesting thing here, Marcus, I'm sure you'll pick up very quickly, is how are Liverpool going to use Cissé?
It looks like, well, the way they've started, just going to play two up front, John, and Kuhl's going to play on the left. We thought maybe Cissé might play down the left, but not from the early signs.
Look at Gerrard here early on, and he's been brought down by Konchesky. Gerrard was steaming down the right flank straight from the kickoff. So an early opportunity here for Peter Crouch. 6'7". Sami Hyypiä is going up as well. And West Ham have got to pull everybody back in the first minute. Are we going to see one of the fastest cup final goals? Gerrard puts the ball down. Crouch waiting in there. And getting up now. It's a free kick been given. No, we're not going to see Roberto Di Matteo's record broken this year.
And I thought for a moment that Alan Wiley might have thought about booking Konchesky, but I think he did really well. He's had a little word with him. It's extremely early in the cup final. He said, listen, that happens again, you're in trouble.
Indeed. It was a fairly impetuous challenge, the first of the game. Liverpool won both the league matches this season between the clubs. In fact, they've got a pretty good record against West Ham. They've won 7 of the last 10 meetings, and West Ham have only won 1. No need for the roof on this stadium today. The sun's just glinting over the turf very nicely indeed. Here's Gerrard. Oh, and that's Harry Kuhl on the far side. It's a bit of an up and under for him. Too much so.
Just trying to keep my eye on Dean Ashton at the moment, Johnny. I think it was a very, very late inclusion, wasn't he? It was up to the last minute when he's got a muscle injury, so be interesting to see how fit he actually is.
Yeah, Pardew really left that one to the very last minute. Ashton or Zamora. And also we've got to keep an eye on Etherington and Xabi Alonso, because they only just made the final as well. Here's Konchesky. To Steve Finnan, who's got the ball here for Liverpool. It's forward by Gerrard. Cissé trying to get that into the near post. Really good kick deep into Liverpool territory. This is Sissoko to Gerrard, but it's Anton Ferdinand for West Ham, and then Rio Coker, and now Benayoun. This is a good break by the Hammers. Ashton's gone near post. Harewood's also there.
Actually, the cross was behind everybody, wasn't it? When Benayoun broke, Cissé had left the sort of position as well. It was an opportunity for West Ham wasted.
Sissoko. Harry Kuhl, far side. John Arne Riise goes up outside him. Cleared by Ferdinand. Well, it's a misplaced pass. I don't think Kuhl was balanced for it anyway. This is Benayoun. Kuhl gets back to take it off him. Carragher. is Finnan. Marlon Harewood's playing a bit further forward, I think, than Ashton at the moment, Mark.
Yeah, they've just dropped Ashton into midfield a little bit.
Here comes Crouch. Wins it. Cissé's there. So is Sissoko. Crouch again. It's amazing about Peter Crouch, you know. In October they were booing him on and off the pitch at Old Trafford, and now he's going to the World Cup as England's leading fit striker.
He's got a new nickname as well. Coat hanger, apparently they call him.
This was his overhead effort, which just dropped wide. There's Ashton, heading it on for Harewood.
He's actually competing for the ball there, Ashton, round about this sort of Alonso area, and even if he wins it, John, Carragher and Hyypiä can just drop off and pick up all the bits and pieces, and that's the pattern of the game at the moment.
Forward by Finnan for Liverpool to Cissé. Crouch following up. Here comes Xavi Alonso. Cissé again, outside him is Gerrard. Early ball in, Crouch slips a little there. So does Alonso, so that's good for Etherington. West Ham on the move. Harewood far side, Ashton down this flank. Good interception, Sami Hyypiä.
I don't know whether it's what the players have got on their feet or that the pitch is a little bit slippy, but that's half a dozen already. He slipped over just as the ball was coming to them.
Here's Risa. Cissé. Good tackle by Nigel Reo-Coker, the young West Ham captain. Harewood.
Actually, Cissé had a chance to play Risa in. Risa made a great run, and Cissé decided to have another touch come inside, and he could have played Risa into an inside left position.
This is Konchesky. Fletcher for West Ham, who's playing in place of Mullins. Luis Garcia was also suspended for that double sending off at Upton Park with Mullins. Otherwise, I think he probably would have been in Liverpool's starting lineup, maybe in preference to Cissé. Here's Konchesky. Not much between them early on, Mark, really?
No, you might just argue that Liverpool have settled down a little bit better in terms of the passing, but neither keeper had to make a save as yet.
This is Danny Gabidon, who's been voted the Hammer of the Year by the supporters at Upton Park. His first season in the Premiership, having come, fittingly today, from Cardiff. Harewood down the right, shadowed by Carragher. Well, the test is there today for West Ham. This defence of Liverpool's has kept 33 clean sheets this season. Gerrard doesn't often give the ball away, but he did then. Etherington. Fletcher. Scaloni on the far side. This is Reo-Coker. Etherington. Ashton. Tries to pick out Harewood. That's Risa's job, to block that side. Here comes Scaloni, untidy, foul on Kewell.
It's a pity really, because West Ham had kept possession extremely well. They worked the ball between both flanks, and they were patient with their passing.
Well, they've had 10 minutes to feel each other out here. This is Finnan. Cissé started a run there, but he had to check. He would have been offside. This is Hyypiä. Alonso. Risa. Oh, given away to Benayoun. This is Harewood for West Ham. Rio Coker streaming up as well. Marlon Harewood can hit them here. Oh, off Risa corner.
Yeah, Jamie Carragher as well, just having a word with one or two of his players, saying we're sloppy, we started to give the ball away, and in the end it took a good block from Risa from Harewood's shot.
Rio Coker to the right, wanted a pass there when Harewood struck for goal, but after the goal he got in the semi-final, you can't blame him for trying.
Not at all.
Etherington's going to go over there with Benayoun to supervise the corner. Up from the back comes Scaloni and also Anton Ferdinand. Here comes Fletcher, and with the goalkeeper is Ashton. Free kick. Oh, a little bit of reaction.
Yeah, I think the referee actually gave a free kick for offside in the end against Ashton.
Finnan. Alonso. Sissoko. Gerrard moving it on. Cissé. Oh, and it's a push. It's a push on Steven Gerrard by Fletcher.
Yeah, he's making the point, Steven Gerrard, to Alan Wiley, that it was in. He was in on goal in terms of a shot from some sort of just over 20 yards. Little bit round the corner ball here from Cissé into him, and just there Fletcher catches Gerrard.
Well, it's a lecture for Fletcher from Alan Wiley.
A lecture for Fletcher.
Dead right.
John, the problem here for Shaka Hislop in the West Ham goal is it's so central, this free kick. Where do you stand? You set your wall up, you must stand at the other side, one presumes.
This could be a repeat of the semi-final against Chelsea, couldn't it? The same situation. Where's Risa? Well, Gerrard's put the ball down, Risa's right next to him. And Alonso's there as well. And it is Risa again, or blocked this time.
Yeah, Benayoun either fell over or felt that he was pushed over as Risa came to strike it, but fortunately West Ham stopped the free kick.
Well, Gerrard has now fouled Scaloni anyway, so it's a free kick on the far side for West Ham.
Just when the free kick's taken, Benayoun is involved, I think, with Cissé or Sissoko, and he said he was actually stopped in getting towards the ball.
Risa's been the lucky mascot for Liverpool in the FA Cup this season. Scored against Portsmouth, Birmingham and Chelsea. And he also scored here in the Carling Cup final last season against Jose Mourinho's team. Not just then, though. Here's Ashton, Harewood. Ashton holding on, forcing a throw. This is Konchesky.
A little bit of a waste of a ball. I know Harewood sort of applauding Konchesky, but just drop it into Harewood's feet and West Ham can keep it.
Sven-Göran Eriksson is here, and the back row, Sir Trevor Brooking. I don't think Eriksson wants any more injuries, that's for sure. Now, is that offside? Yes, it is eventually. Cissé. But Alan Wiley needn't stop the game because West Ham have the ball. Sven-Göran Eriksson and the England squad go to Portugal on Monday for some warm weather training and bonding. That's all of them except those involved in the Champions League, of course. for Arsenal. Ashton, Benayoun, Marlon Harewood onside.
Well, it's a waste in the end. So, love a little ball played eventually when Ashton flicks a ball on first, and it's played through by Benayoun. Was he on, was he off? We're not sure. And really, West Ham didn't have anybody in the penalty area. Doesn't excuse the cross or attempted cross from Harewood, but you could understand what he was trying to do, because just didn't have the numbers in there.
So a quarter of an hour gone in this 2006 FA Cup final. Neither goalkeeper troubled so far. Crouch. Finnan. It's Crouch again. Cissé coming in from the far side, but West Ham had white shirts all around him. Benayoun. They're just overhitting it a bit, aren't they?
Just a little bit, yeah. You can understand a little bit of anxiousness, and when you get on the ball, if you're a midfield player, you want to play the perfect pass, and you just need to keep the ball a little bit more, West Ham.
Little touch there by Ashton to Rio Coker, but he hasn't got much room in which to manoeuvre. He does very well to hold on to it, actually. He's on the standby list, by the way, for the World Cup, so a good performance here wouldn't do him any harm in the eyes of Eriksson. There he is on the ball again, Rio Coker. Now Kewell, Crouch. They haven't got Kewell yet, marking a one-to-one with Scaloni.
No, they haven't, and they haven't really got Cissé away, sort of down the channels as well. And mind you, then West Ham would say the same thing about Harewood, really.
That's Konchesky.
You'd also have to argue Eddington hasn't really had much of the ball, has he?
No, the two left-sided players haven't been in it yet. Here's Cissé.
Only Djibril Cissé would try something from there. Have you noticed he's got one red boot and one white boot?
What about
there you
that,
go,
eh?
look at that.
There's got to be a gag there somewhere, Mark, but I can't.
I'm just trying to think of one.
Here's Ashton.
He's been quite involved, Ashton, isn't he? He looks like he's fit, John. Doesn't certainly look like he's carrying an injury at the moment.
I think he had a couple of days training. Etherington only had one, as I understand it, this week. Here's Crouch, up against Gabidon, Ferdinand to clear. Carragher's header.
Just looking, really, we mentioned it before, but all the white players, Benayoun, Etherington, Stevie Gerrard, Harry Kewell, haven't really got themselves in the game yet, have they?
No, it's very much defenders on top in this opening period. The creative men haven't really found the space. Here's Finnan. Crouch coming in from the far side. That's his header. There's Cissé, away by Gabidon. But I think there was a foul pushing.
Yeah, it was Crouch, wasn't it, on Scaloni, and in fairness to Gabidon, Gabidon did really well. He didn't know the referee had blown for a foul, and he managed to just flick the ball away from Cissé.
This is Carragher. Alonso, a bit short that. It's Benayoun who intercepts. Rio Coker's made a forward run. This is Ashton. Scaloni's up on the right-hand side. Oh, and Harewood's in a great position in the middle, and it's going to be an own goal. It's an own goal. West Ham have taken the lead. It's Jamie Carragher. An own goal in the cup final. Puts Liverpool behind.
Well, it started in midfield for Liverpool, John, when an under-hit pass by Alonso went straight to West Ham. Great delay in the pass there from Ashton into Scaloni, and I don't really know what Jamie Carragher was trying to do. I think he thought about playing it with his right foot, and in the end, when the cross comes in from Scaloni, I think it might come off his left foot. Yeah, it does.
Well, he gave Reina no chance. People like Gary Mabbutt and Des Walker will know how he feels. He's not the first man to put through his own goal in an FA Cup final, but certainly he's opened this one up.
I just wonder whether Reina actually said anything to Jamie Carragher, because as we see now, Carragher could have just left it and it was Reina's to be gathered up.
20 minutes gone. West Ham have been great beneficiaries of own goals this season. That's the 7th that's gone in their favour.
Whatever, it was an excellent cross and run by Scaloni, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good build-up.
There was us thinking Scaloni might be the weakest link.
Yeah, 21 minutes gone. Now Crouch, well this is interesting now, the favourites are a goal behind, and that's Fletcher for West Ham.
Interesting now to see the way that West Ham play, because they are definitely, as we've seen this season, they are not a team that sits back, are they?
No, they're not. I'd like to, when we see that again, I'd like to know, would Harewood have got on the end of that if it had gone past Carragher, or would Reina have got it?
Oh, I think Reina would have got it. Definitely.
Well, Hardy was pleased as punch. Perhaps he was comparing West Ham's task with that of a boxer in the press this morning. And for the moment, it's Liverpool who've got to pick themselves up off the canvas. Sissoko, little touch there by Cissé. This is Gerrard. Crouches to his right. That's a very, very good tackle. Lionel Scaloni again. Foul by Sissoko on Etherington.
Yeah, it was a great tackle by Scaloni, because it looked just for a split second as though Gerrard was going to burst through central position as well. He's come good, John.
Certainly, that's often the way with cup finals, isn't it? The guy that you think, hey?
Absolutely.
Here's Ferdinand. Given away very carelessly to Gerrard. Now Cissé down the centre. Ferdinand's got to make up for his own error here. Or was it handball? Well, yes, Kerry Richards, the assistant, is flagging. Alan Wiley acknowledges handball. Yeah.
I don't know what Cissé's moaning about. Watch. Yeah. Oh, only one hand, though.
Well, that 34th clean sheet that Liverpool were after to equal the club record will not be achieved today.
I'm racking my brains here, and I can't remember a more sloppier goal that they've conceded this season.
Well, they've had a sort of very exciting cup run, haven't they? We were at Luton, weren't we, for that 5-3 game in the third round. They were 3-1 down that day.
They were. Brilliant cup tie as well, and how good Luton were on the day, certainly.
Going to come from behind again now. Cissé flicking on from Reina. Can't find Crouch though. This is forward by Fletcher. Can't pick out Harewood though. Sissoko. Gerrard. Crouch trying to find Cissé.
I think that move just needed Crouch to hold the ball up.
Jamie Carragher, the own goal. Given away by Alonso, is that, Mark?
It is Alonso.
Yeah.
Benayoun read it and spotted it.
And then look where Scaloni's coming from here.
I think the boys in the studio probably do something at half-time about the length of the run that he had to make. I think the goalkeeper most definitely jumps on that.
You're right, it wouldn't have got to Harewood, but that's where he was aiming to put it, Scaloni, and he got the look of the draw, if you like. Another slip, this time by Finnan. One or two players could be changing studs at half-time here, you know. Rio Coca. Well, Rio Coca's urging West Ham forward. Harewood is going to run that out.
Yeah, he was just fobbed off by Jamie Carragher, wasn't he? The great thing about him, though, John, he'll just get on with it.
I don't want to worry him, but this own goal here, the two own goals I referred to in cup finals, Gary Mabbutt, Spurs against Coventry, 1987, and Des Walker in the final Gary played in 1991. That was the winning goal in both those finals.
You're worrying me.
This is Hippier. Etherington.
Little bit flat, Liverpool, aren't they? Very much West Ham in control of the game at the moment. There's an edge to them, obviously created by that goal.
There's Ashton. Oh, this is Etherington. Takes on Hippier. Etherington shot. Oh, fumbled by Reina. Dean Ashton. And have West Ham gone 2-up? Yes, they have. It's the second goal, and it's the two players who only just made the team after injury, Etherington and Ashton. And Liverpool are rocked. Played in again from that right-hand side. Ashton heads it on. It comes to Matty Etherington. He takes on Sammy Hippier. What on earth happened there to Reina?
Well, he just fumbled it, John. I mean, as you rightly say, Etherington does really well. You know where he's going to go as a defender. He wriggles his way around, hits the shot. But for a top-class goalkeeper by Reina, that's a big mistake.
Dean Ashton, doubtful all week.
You put your finger on it as well. Ashton originally flicked the ball on, and he kept going. He gambled like good strikers do.
Well, another amazing FA Cup story. In the third round, West Ham drew Norwich, and they kept Ashton out the game, Norwich, because they knew if he was cup-tied, they wouldn't. Well, the transfer probably wouldn't have gone through at £7 million. And lo and behold, here he is scoring in the final. 2-0. Cissé for Liverpool. Liverpool, who came back from 3-0 down in the Champions League final last season, are now 2-0 down in the FA Cup final.
Well, that's the only positive thing you can say about them at the moment. They've been there before.
Indeed. That's aimed at Crouch. So an own goal and a goalkeeping error. Ashton again.
And still Liverpool, they haven't really. I can't remember Kuehl with the ball at his feet, running at Lionel Scaloni, and I can't remember, apart from the first second, Stevie Gerrard on the right, having a chance to run at Konchesky.
You'd have got a big price on West Ham being 2-0 up in the first 26 minutes, wouldn't you? Here's Alonso. Benayoun. He's having a real run around on that right-hand side. Giving Risa a run around at the moment. Oh, and they're away again. Harewood. Alonso. Harry Kewell's come inside now to try and get a bit of the ball. Well, West Ham's fans have turned up the volume, as you might expect. Kewell. Crouch ahead of him, pushed by Fletcher, free kick Liverpool.
Now they've had a few free kicks in this particular area and haven't really done very much with them, have they? There's no doubt about the free kick, it's a nudge.
Well, they need something here. It's Gerrard taking it early. Offside, offside, Peter Crouch.
Well, it's quick thinking, isn't it? Certainly by Gerrard's point of view. Oh, I think he's very, very tight indeed. Don't forget, it's when the ball is played and... Oof.
He's been stumped, you might say, by the assistant referee who would have been playing cricket.
Absolutely.
Anyway, still 2-0. Kerry Richards' flag went up the minute that Gerrard took that quickly. They weren't ready, West Ham, that's for sure.
Well, we'd have to look at that again. I'm particularly...
You think he was level, do you?
I think as the ball was played from Gerrard, as it leaves his foot, I think Crouch is level.
So, point of debate as Liverpool get possession again with Finnan. Gerrard. Oh, and Cissé was coming in there. Oh, and he's got it! Djibril Cissé gets a goal back for Liverpool, and what a cup final we've got here now.
Well, what about this pass, John? Absolutely brilliant pass over Scaloni. Fantastic technique, much criticised throughout the season, Cissé, for the wastefulness of his chances and the number of chances he has to score. But this is a brilliant goal from him.
I tell you what, Mark, if Cissé's onside there, then Crouch was onside earlier.
Absolutely.
That was another borderline decision. Look at Anton Ferdinand, he thinks he's off.
Yeah, but the thing about that one, John, the ball's come a long, long way. It's travelled up, 30, 40 yards.
Well, 3 goals in the first 32 minutes of the cup final. Finnan. Gerrard looking for Risa on the far side.
Well, we've got a cup final, haven't we, now? That's the one thing.
In fact, the 3 goals came between the 21st and 32nd minute, so 3 and 11. That's got to be a very high ratio for a cup final, hasn't it? Certainly in recent years, I can't recall so many goals coming as fast as that. Djibril Cissé scored both goals at Upton Park when they won 2-1 in the league the other week, Liverpool against West Ham. Gets another one today.
I do feel, I thought from the free kick Crouch was unfortunate to be given offside, and I really do feel when Gerrard played the ball to Cissé, he was definitely on.
They need a ruler in the studio at half-time to work those two out. I tell you, they were borderline, and the assistant referee, Kerry Richards, who didn't know he was going to be running the line in the cup final until 10 o'clock this morning, had to make those decisions.
We'll be hoping the ball goes down the other end for the rest of the half.
Absolutely. Flick by Crouch. Gerrard. Kewell. Sissoko. Just 4 minutes, West Ham's 2-goal lead lasted. And in between there was an effort disallowed. Risa, Jamie Carragher joins the attack here for Liverpool.
Yeah, he just panicked a little bit as he was sort of fronting towards the West Ham penalty area. His ball was overplayed.
Let's have a look again here, Mark. Go on. This is the Peter Crouch.
Well, I think, and then we can see that again, I think Konchesky's the man who, if he has there, has played him. He's definitely on, Cissé. Absolutely on. No danger. I think there's a case as well for Crouch. But as you say, the boys in the studio will sort that out at half-time.
They've got plenty to talk about. Here's Sissoko. Cissé. Gerrard. Hippier. Risa moving up, and with him was Benayoun.
That ball's always on, you know, for Liverpool. That diagonal sort of right to left is always on, whether it's Risa or Kuhl.
This is Xavi Alonso. He's left it again. Marlon Harewood. Rio Coker's making a break. On the far side, Marlon Harewood going right into the centre now. It's too long for him, but it might just be rescued here by Etherington. Gerrard has picked out Harry Kewell. There's lots of space now. Cissé and Crouch are ahead of him. Risa's to his left. Scaloni in on Cissé. Liverpool have been careless in their passing from time to time. This is Etherington. Ashton again. And still Dean Ashton. No.
Well, he did brilliantly, you know, because when he broke to the right-hand side, Ashton, he went as though he was going to make a pass. And I think that, just there, and I think Liverpool expected that, and it wasn't too far from Reina's goal. I think they were waiting for the pass, they weren't really expecting the shot.
No, it's a good piece of improvisation by Dean Ashton. And Cissé's now over on that left-hand side again. He's been there for a few minutes, actually, and Harry Kewell seems to me to have dropped into a more central role temporarily.
Cissé threw the ball at Scaloni, not badly, and then because Scaloni just let it hit him, then he went and picked it up and plunked it in his hands. Yeah, never dull.
Now Alan Wiley sorted that out quite calmly.
By the way, the referee's been excellent.
I agree. This is Alonso. He resisted the temptation to pluck the yellow card out early on. Here's Gerrard. This is Crouch. Done well. Harry Kewell's waiting. Alonso. Cissé.
Good idea, just I think probably trying to hit the shot too hard. Ended up scuffing. It was a good ball in by Alonso. He saw Cissé come off his marker, just came away from him there and doesn't really make great contact. Well, we had 20 minutes of nothing in this game, didn't we?
This is what's happened since.
Exactly.
Kewell to Sissoko. Gerrard forward again.
Yeah, Liverpool have definitely changed the system, haven't they? They've got Cissé just out wide on the left. That's how we thought they'd start today, and Kuhl predominantly now just played off Crouch, but coming from sort of midfield from a deep position.
Gerrard joining him when he can.
Yep.
Alonso has picked out Finnan this time. Kewell is closest to him, but he's aiming at Crouch. Here he comes now. Forces the corner.
It's that diagonal ball again, isn't it? Caught his problems.
It's causing a lot of trouble, isn't it? Now, this has been taken quickly. This is Gerrard. Shaka Hislop called into action at his near post.
West Ham just gone to sleep a little bit defensively the last 5 minutes.
Hippier will stay forward here. To to support Crouch. This is Sissoko heading it on. Crouch up. Hippie is there. And West Ham are pinned right back in their own defensive third here. Hippier is still forward. This is Cissé. Hippier gives it back to him. 2 ricochets, in goes Kuhl. In goes Gerrard, and West Ham finally survive. Etherington. And he's still going. Risa came across in the end. It was a long way from left back to deal with the opposing winger, wasn't it?
It's a long way back now.
That's where they're looking, West Ham, over towards Dean Ashton. Inside to Benayoun.
Yeah, it's very clever play by West Ham, as you rightly described. Risa comes over to make the clearance in a right-back position, a deep right-back. Straight away, West Ham play the diagonal into Ashton, and it's down for Benayoun to have a shot. How was that for a touch from Gerrard?
Brilliant. Risa. This is Finnan. Kuhl. Gerrard back heels it back into the path of Kuhl. This is Cissé. Crouch is coming in. Gerrard again. Worked into Kuhl by Finnan. Rio Coker for West Ham, goes past Sissoko. Scaloni moves up on the right again. Benayoun. Fletcher. He'll look for Etherington. Well, we have got some wing play now, that's for sure. Harewood. Konchesky, Harewood. Konchesky goes again. Challenged by Carragher. Poor clearance by Finnan. Harewood. Two minutes. And not much stoppage time either. I don't think we've seen the physios, have we, Mark?
No, we haven't. We certainly haven't. Just making a few notes, Alan Pardew.
Yep, half-time tea talk in prospect now. This is Finnan. Sissoko. Gerrard. Alonso. Finnan finds Sissoko. Gets it back from Kuhl. Tries to put Kuhl in again. Gabidon really having to come across there and cut that out. And Sissoko turns nicely for Liverpool and finds Kuhl. Goal kick.
Yeah, Etherington did well. He just got enough of his body in the way there already to nudge Sissoko onto the ball, and goal kick from West Ham. Well, for 20 minutes of this game there was nothing happened, and I think once West Ham got the first goal, the pace of the game has now taken off completely, and it reminds me of an old-fashioned cup final. Both teams are having a real go at each other, and can't wait for the second half.
Well, he's got a bit of talking to do as well. Rafael Benitez, he could hardly have expected to be 2-0 down. We've got 1 minute, by the way, of added time here. This is Ashton. Oh, look at that. Alonso picking out Cissé with a great cross-field pass, and he's got Harry Kuhl in a great position inside him. He was fouled, but he carried on. Cissé!
Well done, the referee. There must have been a great leaning really front to sort of pull Liverpool up and pull Scaloni up for the foul, but he let him go all Alan Wilding, quite rightly so.
Long kick by Shaka Hislop, headed back by Hyypiä. Benayoun. Gabidon. Fletcher, Harewood, and again takes on Risa. Well, Alan Wiley blows for half-time. 3 goals in 11 minutes here in the FA Cup final. Cissé's changed his boots, I see.
Oh well, there's a shot. Always a man to be noticed. I think because of the success they had in the last 15 minutes of the first half, you'd expect maybe Cissé to start on the left, play cool, back off Peter Crouch. That's where Liverpool seemed to get any joy they got from the first half, but it remains to be seen.
Just a reminder that Europe beckons for both these clubs next season. Liverpool in the Champions League again, West Ham in the UEFA Cup by virtue of being FA Cup finalists, because irrespective of the way the result goes today, Liverpool have already got their place in Europe booked, so West Ham can relax in the knowledge that they've got the UEFA Cup to play in next season. That won't be on their mind at the moment, because here's Ashton and Etherington making a run on the far side. Oh, and Marlon Harewood should have made it 3-1. Can Benayoun? Can Benayoun? No, he can't. Blocked by Reina.
Well, 2 outstanding saves, John. I think we're always talking football matches about key moments. The start of the second half, West Ham 2 goals to 1 up. How key could those saves be?
Very, I would say. 2 chances there for West Ham to push it to 3-1 in the opening seconds of the second half. One of them fell to Benayoun here. The better one, I thought, to Harewood, but we'll look at that again.
It'll certainly make the goalkeeper feel better after his mistake in the first half, won't it?
Absolutely. Double save by Jose Reina. And that's a foul on Sissoko.
I think Liverpool are going to make a change here, John. It looks right. Maybe Morientes looks like he's getting ready.
I have to say, Mark, in the half-time interval, Morientes was preparing on the pitch. This is Cissé now. Gerrard's gone down injured. Crouch wants it played far side. He's coming near post now. This is Xabi Alonso. I'm told, Mark, that Harry Kewell, as he was running out for the second half, pulled up sharply and may have done himself some damage. Whether that's the reason they're getting Morientes ready, we'll see.
Yeah, he's limping. He's jogging over towards...
He's been unlucky, isn't he, after what happened in Istanbul?
Sure.
Corners at Liverpool. Oh, and Hislop sees that one drop wide. Peter Crouch up there again.
Well, the thing will be, if it is cool, and it certainly looks like it is he's jogging away to the halfway line, ready to be replaced. And this is the chance. It's a great ball in from Etherington. Top save that one is, John. Doesn't matter what you save it with. And then here as well, just try and stay big as a goalkeeper and make some amends. He thought it was 3-1. He thought he was cut and everything. He was away, wasn't he? Pardew.
Coming off the field, number 7, Harry Kewell, been replaced by number 19, Fernando Morientes.
Well, Harry Kewell, who felt he was rebuilding his career after going off in that European Champions final so early, disappears again down the tunnel.
I think Morientes will try and play sort of off Crouch in a deeper line position, a bit like Kewell had occupied for the last 15 minutes of the first half.
He's got a bit to prove, Morientes. Certainly with Liverpool he has.
Lots.
This is Sissoko. Gerrard now over on the right. Another one of those pinpoint balls. This is Morientes. Alonso's made a forward run. They've got Finnan out on the right now as well. Morientes meets the cross. Benayoun, not very far away. Risa.
Whatever happened there, you just knew Risa was going to hit it with his left foot, even though when he had I think the second of his third touches, even that was, stick it onto your right foot and hit it, but he's always going to hit it with his left foot.
Harry Kewell's injury appears to be a groin problem. We'll have to just establish that he did actually do that running down the tunnel. Seems a strange injury to collect there.
Well, we all know what happened the last time he went off in the final, don't we?
Yes, of course. We do indeed. It was Liverpool AC Milan in the Champions League final last season. 3-0 down, back to 3-3, one on penalties. Of course, penalties not out of the question today, as things stand. This is Cissé, boots of yellow now. Crouch. Hippier. Risa looking for Crouch. Gabidon's header. Gerrard. Finnan. Gets it back. There's plenty forward for Liverpool here. Morientes is underneath this. So is Gabidon. This is Cissé. Sissoko sets up Alonso. We've got 7 red shirts forward here, Liverpool. Gerrard. Oh. And West Ham have got everybody back. Crouch knocks it back. Gerrard! Oh no, there's a flag up. There's a flag up before that ball hit the bar.
Yeah, Crouch offside with the chest pass back to Gerrard, I think it was. The lines will put his flag up very quickly. Yeah, spot on.
Well, I don't know which set of fans are enjoying this most at the moment. West Ham's might just be thinking, well, will that prove costly? That, well, I was going to say miss. It wasn't a miss. It was a very good piece of goalkeeping. Here's Konchesky. Ferdinand. Harewood down the centre. Ashton. Finnan for Liverpool. Konchesky. Haven't really mentioned Shaka Hislop, have we? 37 years of age, about to play in the World Cup against England. Beginning of the season, he went back to West Ham as a kind of cover goalkeeper, but the injuries to Roy Carroll and... Here's Harewood pestering Risa. Jamie Carragher. The injuries to Roy Carroll and Jimmy Walker mean that Hislop has become the West Ham #1 again. This is Carragher. Risa. Well, you'd expect most of the possession to be with Liverpool in this phase of the game. They're still coming from behind. Here's Risa again. Crouch and Morientes taking up their positions. He'll get a free kick there.
Well, he played for that, didn't he? I think he suckered Nigel Reo-Coker into making the challenge on him, and just that little pull on the arm. I think he goes down very easily, Risa, but you don't pull somebody back by the arm, they don't go down.
Risa's played it short to Gerrard. He can't make room for the shot. This is Alonso. Two players far post. Here comes Gerrard! It's 2-2! It's Steven Gerrard for Liverpool! What a match we have here. They've come from 2-0 down, and this is a spectacular finish. They overloaded the far post, Liverpool, and when it came to Gerrard, what a strike, Mark Lawrenson.
That was excellent, wasn't it? First off, John, Liverpool messed the free kick up a little bit, and when the ball was played in, it was Crouch with a downward header. I think it was actually meant for Hoopier, and then it came to Gerrard, and it's a fantastic finish. But it becomes a cheap foul given away by Nigel Reo-Coker, doesn't it?
A very cheap foul, and it could be costly. This is Ashton. 2-0 down, Liverpool now at 2-2. And Steven Gerrard, offside there, Steven Gerrard has now scored in the last 5 cup finals in which he's played. I have to be honest and say one of them was an own goal here against Chelsea, but it's still something of a record. The man for the big occasion. And here they come again. Cissé trying to get the other side of Scaloni. Crouch for Liverpool now.
I'm afraid that was Hollywood, wasn't it? He just scored a goal. It came down to Peter Crouch. Left foot half volley. I don't think so. This is the goal, and the two of them, both Morientes and Crouch, fighting for it at the back post. Great finish when Stevie Gerrard came onto it. The temptation as well would have been to blast it over the bar, but he managed to keep it down low enough.
40 years ago, in the FA Cup final, Everton came from 2-0 down against Sheffield Wednesday to win 3-2. That was the final when Mike Trebilco made his name. And here we are in 2006. Alan Pardew's team had a 2-goal lead. It's 2-2 now, and where would you put your money? Konchesky.
Just a few thoughts probably going through Alan Pardew's mind, John, whether about if he's going to make a little change and just have another little look for 5 or 10 minutes to see where he can try and make a change that's going to stop Liverpool pouring forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily going to be a striker. He has got Sheringham and Zamora, but that's not the problem at the moment.
No, definitely not.
It's a free kick to Liverpool. The comeback kings are at it again. Luton, third round, 3-1 down, 1-5-3. Forward ball by Alonso to Crouch. Gabidon to Benayoun. Can West Ham come yet again? Benayoun's gone past 2 of them. Reo-Coker. Etherington is far side. He's trying to find Ashton, or Benayoun even. Finnan. Gerrard. This is good news for England, and they need a bit at the moment. On the World Cup front, Steven Gerrard's performance. Risa. Cissé can't reach that.
I'd suggest you that Liverpool are almost playing a 4-3-3. I mean, Morientes, as much as anything, has been up alongside Crouch and Cissé.
Etherington taking on Finnan. Harewood's in the middle. Finnan delays him. Goal kick. They really did overload the far post on that ball, didn't they? I mean, they had 2 men jumping there before it came back to Gerrard.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they wanted to do. I think it's a little bit fortunate with the knockback, because I do believe it was meant for Hoopier, and Gerrard suddenly realised where the ball was going and came on and completely took control of the situation.
It was only going in one place then, wasn't it?
Oh, was it ever?
This is Carragher. Morientes. Ferdinand.
You just mentioned England before, and that will be it. All right, if there's no Owen and maybe no Rooney, what a scenario though. You get Gerrard in a different position, John, coming onto the ball. I'll have the second goal for Liverpool, and obviously it'd be a big blow to miss the front two, but if you've got Gerrard in that position playing well, you know.
And playing behind Crouch.
Yeah.
Who's on the ball now, or was. Rio Coca. Ashton. Liverpool are winning everything at the moment. Alonso. Crouch. Gerrard again. Cissé's off to the right. On this side is Morientes. Got the better of Scaloni. Ferdinand got in the way. Benayoun. Well, I think this is the best cup final in years, I have to say. Whatever happens now. Konchesky. Fletcher. This is Benayoun looking for Etherington. Really open. Ashton. It's a free kick. And it's the first time Alan Wiley has put his hand to his pocket. It's Dean Ashton.
It was just late, wasn't it? I don't think there's any great malice in it. He was trying to get the ball. It's been a good little 2 minutes this for West Ham. They're fighting back a little bit.
First yellow card of the cup final.
That's not bad after an hour, is it?
No, it's not bad at all. It's a compliment to the players and also to the referee, in my opinion. Here's Risa. Gerrard. Carragher. Hippier to Cissé. Scaloni close to him. Benayoun holds off Risa. Etherington. West Ham just gathering themselves again now. This is Konchesky. Fletcher. Benayoun to Rio Coca, and now Ashton forces the corner off Risa. Ferdinand forward, Scaloni forward. Ashton in the 6-yard box. Ferdinand comes near post. And Liverpool have got a break on the left-hand side. They've got a man over. It's Alonso with Cissé outside, and he's overhit the pass.
Well, it was a waste, but well done, Danny Gavidon. He read exactly where the ball was going to go, and he knew he had to make the challenge, otherwise Cissé would have been away with his pace.
Classic counter-attack after clearing a corner. This is Carragher to Finnan. Gerrard. Crouch causing confusion again. Well played by Ferdinand. Mistake by Carragher. Ashton goes down. Carragher is going to be called to the referee. Yellow card. Yellow card for Carragher.
Now I think if you're West Ham, you're looking at Ashton, you're looking at Etherington. Not much training in the last week, 10 days, arguably 2 weeks, and we're what, 60? We're approaching slowly 65 minutes, and so it could be time for a change for them.
Here is Etherington, in fact. Bobby Zamora is doing the exercises. This is Benayoun. Now, Konchesky picking that up from Etherington. Ashton's in the centre. So too is Howard. Oh, it's come right in! Konchesky, would you believe it? The left-back has scored an impossible goal in the cup final. And West Ham are back in front. Extraordinary. 25 years old on Monday, Paul Konchesky.
Well, let no one persuade you otherwise, John. This is a cross. Absolutely no danger about that. That's a far post cross. And in the end, Reina is struggling. He knew straight away from Reina's movement. He thought for a split second this might go in, and he couldn't get himself anywhere near it.
A real hammer as a supporter, Paul Konchesky. It's only his second goal for them, but it comes in the FA Cup final. It fools Reina completely, the ball.
Well, he couldn't have placed it any better, but he definitely didn't mean it. But West Ham back in front.
West Ham United, 2-0 up. Pulled back to 2-2. Take the lead now at 3-2 in the 64th minute. Well, this is a cup final in its own right. I don't think I've seen a flowing game like this in the final since Tottenham Coventry. Here's Cissé. Just when you thought Liverpool had the psychological edge in the game, it goes the other way.
Yeah, we should just shut up the pair of us, shouldn't we?
Absolutely. Konchesky actually played for England as a sub against Argentina in Geneva, but wasn't named in Eriksen's World Cup party. Here's Carragher. Gerrard. Well, Liverpool know all about making it 3-3, so let's see what happens next. Alonso. Carragher. Risa. Benayoun did well there. He's got Ashton on the far side. He's got two others coming up to his right. This is Ashton. It's Etherington on the far side. Can he pull it back? He can, but there's nobody to turn it in. Harewood will rescue it here. Harewood again. Rio Coca. Two of them working the ball. Oh, he's onside, Harewood. Ashton's waiting. So is Benayoun.
Yeah, well done, Alonso. But the original ball, you know, from Etherington, Benayoun stopped. If it kept going, he would have had a great chance to make it 4-2.
In the meantime, here's Sissoko. And that breaks down and away go West Ham again. This is Scaloni. Harewood to Rio Coca. Free kick. Free kick to West Ham. Played short to Rio Coca.
John, Alonso's just signalling to the bench because they're about to make a change, Liverpool, and I think it's Kroenkamp going to come on, but Alonso's just saying to the bench, look, whoever you're going to take off, it's me, because I'm now struggling. So whether that's changed the thinking, I'm not sure.
Good spot, Mark, yeah. Kroenkamp was getting ready, but it was Alonso who made it clear he couldn't continue.
Yeah, I don't think he was the original player coming off.
I'm sure you're right. Kroenkamp is on for Liverpool.
What happened, he'll play right side of midfield, Kroenkamp, and they've just pushed Gerrard inside there alongside Sissoko, but to break.
Well, that might suit Gerrard. This is Benayoun with the free kick, meantime, for West Ham. This is Morientes. Sissoko. This is Finnan. Gerrard. Finnan again. Harewood. This is Benayoun. Ashton's made a run left to right. They've got to pick him up, Liverpool. Benayoun went himself.
Yeah, Ashton's run originally was really good, but Benayoun couldn't get the ball out of his feet to play him in, and in the end had to go himself.
Seems to be a... Here comes Cissé. Just a message from the other side of the ground, Mark, that it was Crouch they were thinking of taking off.
Well, we know it definitely wasn't Alonso, and Alonso, to be fair to him, said to them, look, take me off, I'm struggling here.
Benayoun for West Ham. To Konchesky, who's changed the pattern of this game yet again. Etherington. This is Gerrard. Kromkamp on the far side, he's just come on, and that may go his way. Up against Konchesky. Still the ball is in. Kromkamp, the Dutchman, who's in their provisional World Cup squad, wearing number 2 here. Gerrard. Benayoun.
I think he's been excellent, Benayoun. He's been the main ball carrier from midfield for West Ham.
He has, yeah, he's had a good season. Oh, and that's Etherington who goes down. But Rio Coca plays on for West Ham here. The captain. No mean effort from him either.
Yeah, again, well done, the referee. Advantage to West Ham. Yeah, but going back to Benayoun, he's been the one throughout all the first half and the second half. He's really committed Liverpool in those midfield areas.
Well, as you watch the goal again from Konchesky, Dean Ashton has done his bit. He's going off on the far side. And he goes off, having just seen West Ham take a 3-2 lead like that. Ashton goes off, and Bobby Zamora, who scored here against Preston in the playoff victory last season, will take his place.
Well, he's obviously fresher, and he's obviously been quicker as well, and he's played extremely well for West Ham last Sunday against Tottenham, arguably the best player on the pitch, Zamora, so he comes into the game full of confidence.
Well, it was Crouch they were going to take off before. Our reporter was absolutely right on the far side. He's gone off now, and Dietmar Hamann has come on.
Hamann in alongside Sissoko. They'll push Gerrard on. Maybe even sticking down the sort of inside left channel to push on and play off Morientes.
Well, Morientes is now the main man up front. There's no doubt about that. Crouch off. Benitez decides to play a different way. Here's Kromkamp. Gerrard to Finnan. Here is Hamann, he's just come on. Gerrard. Oh, they're stretching a bit here. West Ham, and Morientes had a chance. Couldn't dig it out. Bit of ball control by Alan Pardew. Sure enjoys the moment with the supporters there.
His first touch was great, but he nearly fell over.
Great spirit to this final. 71 minutes. West Ham 3-2. Harmon. Finnan looking to put Kromkamp down the right. Harmon. Gerrard. Dietmar Hamann goes again. And they had to do something. Gabidon had to clear it. Harmon with a winner's medal from 2001 and a loser's medal with Newcastle. It's his third final. Here's Carragher. Gerrard fires it in again to Morientes. Away by Konchesky. West Ham are being pushed back again. This time Gerrard picks out Harmon. Risa. Carragher. It's that diagonal ball again that Liverpool have been using all afternoon. Gerrard to Finnan. One back by Rio Coca. Then there's a foul. Oh no, not a foul on Zamora. Gerrard crosses instead. Oh, Cissé coming in.
Yeah, good touch by Ferdinand.
Liverpool attacking the end where their supporters are gathered. 73 minutes. John Arne Riise with the throw. Marlon Harewood trying to make headway.
I don't know about you, but purely from the point it's been such a good game, I want extra time here. I don't want this to end.
Well, you may well find that you get your wish. Hippier. Finnan. Sissoko. Kromkamp. Gabidon. Etherington. It's such an unpredictable game. You almost think the tactics have gone out the window, don't you?
Yeah, certainly. And yet, really, since West Ham have scored the third goal and got themselves back in the lead, they've actually been very, very controlled, haven't they? And if anything, they look more like, in terms of the chances, really stretching the game away from Liverpool. Liverpool are having lots of the play, but not creating anything.
Harman. Free kick, Liverpool. This is a big opportunity for Morientes with Crouch off the pitch. He's been given the big responsibility up front. He's good in the air, the Spaniard. Hippier's gone to join him now. Sissoko's in there too. He's never scored for Liverpool. Here's Harman. Back again to Gerrard. Tries to thread it through. Etherington's back in defence. Now Konchesky. Benitez looks very concerned and 1 second there almost despondent. Hippier. Riise. Far side is Finnan. Gerrard again. It's all going through him. Harman. Can they work it? Finnan again. Kromkamp outside him. Danny Gabidon clears again. Only as far as Gerrard. Now Harman. On to Riise.
Well, it's got to be some strike from there to beat Shaka Hislop. Middle of the goal as well. Here comes a West Ham change. 3-2 up. Trying to protect the game here. Christian Daly, is it?
Yes, it is. 33 years old.
A substitution by West
Fletcher
Ham.
off.
Yeah.
Coming off the field, number 6.
And clever as well. Nigel Real-Coker's just going to have a word with the manager. See exactly what it is. Daly's role and where he wants him to play in relation to Daly.
Well, I think Daly was a candidate at one time to play in that midfield role in place of the suspended Mullins, Mark, so I don't think they'll move it around too much.
No, they won't, definitely. And Daly's been used in this particular role throughout the season when they wanted to protect a lead, but late in the game.
Correct. This is Kromkamp. Morientes in the thick of that. It's come down towards Cissé. It comes to Sissoko, in fact. That struck Benayoun. Now Harman to Riise. Harman again. Kromkamp, Finnan. They're all in attack now for Liverpool. Danny Gabidon. Oh, God, how many times has he done that?
He's a magnet.
He's a rock. Carragher. The FA Cup truly reborn this season, and this is the icing on the cake. Riise. Carragher's cross. Here's Morientes. West Ham defending in depth. Riise again up against Marlon Harewood here. Harewood can't afford to fool around, and Benayoun shows him what he should have done.
You don't score many from up there, do you?
Not too many. Here's Riise. Harman. Riise again. Cissé, Sissoko. That's for his lot.
You know, when we said about Rio Coker going over to the manager and asking him what to do, it looks at the moment that every time Liverpool get the ball, Nigel Rio Coker's going really tight on Gerrard. It's sort of, stop him playing, you might stop Liverpool.
Well, it's not a bad slogan, is it? West Ham have the advantage still here as Christian Daly gets into the game for the first time, number 7. He's replaced Fletcher. That was Scaloni. Benayoun has seen an opportunity there. This is Bobby Zamora. Down goes Sissoko. Harewood. Did well there. Forced a throw down in the corner for West Ham. Well, at the moment, Konchesky must feel like Martin Peters, his old West Ham 40 years ago in the World Cup final. He scored a goal to make it 2-1 and thought he'd won the cup, and then, of course, there was extra time. Here's Risa. Zamora. Ferdinand. Cissé. Yes, you're right, Rio Coker is looking where Gerrard is all the time. That this is Risa, though. Cissé. Morientes waiting for a diagonal ball. There he is with the header.
Difficult to score from there, the way the ball came into him as well. Not saying it was a bad cross from Cissé, but it's almost behind Morientes. He's got to try and direct it back towards the target.
We're in the, well, shortly in the 82nd minute. That tantalising possibility of lifting the FA Cup gets nearer for West Ham. But you can never rule Liverpool out, and they've got a free kick here, taken quickly by Sissoko to Kromkamp. In fact, it was too quickly.
Yeah, the ball was rolling, I think, wasn't it?
Gerrard. It's gone out. Corner is given. Well, these are going to be anxious times for West Ham. Kromkamp is doing a little bit of hard work down that right-hand side. And up comes Sami Hyypiä, up comes Jamie Carragher. Kromkamp's there as well. Morientes is up first. Now then, would you have taken Crouch off?
Yes, I think that I would. I think that's obviously there's a plan behind that. I think the other question for Liverpool really is they've never really utilised Cissé down the left in the second half. Nearly every attack has come from the right-hand side, and Cissé against Scaloni, I think, is the key if Liverpool can try and do that and use that.
Hyypiä's header. Now Cissé is in possession on the left. Scaloni comes to close him down. Referee gives Liverpool a free kick. Was that Teddy Sheringham there with Alan Pardew? Is there a possibility, perhaps?
Certainly is.
Carragher to Finnan. Morientes with the header back. Here comes Dietmar Hamann. Morientes again. Gerrard again. Kromkamp. Oh, it's a break by Yossi Benayoun. Etherington with Bobby Zamora in the middle. Harewood's coming up on this side. Has he got depth on the cross? He has. Oh, it's went past Zamora and Reina.
I think Reina slipped, John.
He did, and the ball stayed in, Mark. It's Marlon Harewood here. Daly. Corner to West Ham, and Steven Gerrard, I think, is injured in the other half of the field. In fact, there are 3 players down at the moment, 2 in that corner, but Gerrard is the worry.
These two have got cramp, the 2 boys here, Harewood and Risa, both got cramp.
Now, Sven-Göran Eriksson up there in the stand, if he's still here, will be looking anxiously at this. He's gone, I'm gathered, Sven. He normally leaves before the end.
Well, it looked for a minute though, maybe he had cramp as well, Gerrard, the way he pulled his toes back.
Well, there's a substitution going to happen over on the far side as well.
Teddy, I think, isn't it?
It's ready, steady, Teddy, I think. 40 years old. Is he going to come on for Etherington, perhaps? The boy who only just made it in the fitness stakes.
Yeah, there's a possibility, because you can play Benayoun then on the left-hand side if you want.
Yeah, Matty Etherington's done well to get through 84 minutes.
I think both himself and Ashton as well, it was so big down before the match. They've been very, very good, the 2 of them.
So the 3rd oldest man ever to appear in the FA Cup final, Teddy Sheringham. Hampson in the 20s, Oakes of Charlton in the 40s. Sheringham in 2006, 40 years and 41 days old.
I think Sheringham will come on and he'll sit between the lone striker, which is Zamora, and the midfield players.
Well, all the experience that Teddy Sheringham has gathered down the years will be useful in the last 5 minutes for West Ham, surely. This is Risa. Liverpool still trying to dig it out and send the game into extra time.
Since Cissé changed his boots, he's not had a kick, has he?
Ferdinand. Harman to Carragher. Finnan. Gerrard with Rio Coker at his back again. Gerrard seems to have recovered from that knock. Here's Hippier. Risa. And again they're looking for Morientes, and again Rio Ferdinand gets in there. This is Rio Coker.
John, they're just too narrow at the moment.
Anton Ferdinand, what am I talking about? Rio's his brother.
Yeah, they're just a bit too narrow. That's Liverpool's problem.
It's a free kick. This is Gerrard. This is Finnan. In it goes from Gerrard. Gabidon gets this one away. Sheringham. Oh, his first touch is handball.
He knew it as well. 1 or 2 of the West Ham fans, players, protested, but he knew he controlled it with his arm.
Well, this is dangerous for West Ham. What's Steven Gerrard going to do from here? It's 30 yards. He's standing behind Harman. It's worth a go, isn't it, this?
Yeah, I don't think he's fully fit, John. And you can see him just testing his leg a little bit. I don't really know. I'm not sure about this.
He has a crack and it's well over.
Yeah, I just wasn't convinced when he struck it. He's in pain, Gerrard.
Oh dear, not another World Cup injury, surely. Talking of the World Cup, Rio Ferdinand is here in the stadium watching his brother Anton. He was... Oh, look at the fans, look at the fans. 87 minutes, they know how close they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, in attendance at this, the 120th FA Cup final, 71,140.
Scaloni. That was a push by Cissé, wasn't it? It's a free kick to West Ham. They've just got to keep their nerve now, the Hammers.
Now they're playing against 10, Gerrard's out of it.
Well, look at this. And of course he's used his 3 substitutes, so you're right, they are playing with 10.
I have to say, though, once Konchesky scored the third goal for West Ham, they've played very, very well indeed. They've been comfortable at the back, and they've been controlled in the football.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this at home as much as we've enjoyed it. It's one of the best cup finals I've been involved in. Here's Morientes. Kromkamp, it's not over yet either. Scaloni with Cissé. Needs to win it again. And again. Clear it, he's saying clear it, but I see there's a play. Oh, well, that's very sporting on Scaloni's part to put the ball out there when he saw Cissé was injured.
Yeah, but it's clever, you know, because Liverpool have to give the ball back.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. The convention.
Yeah.
It also, I know that Alan Wiley will have time on, but in a sense it takes the sting out of the game and slows the procedure while the clock ticks away. Gerrard looks a fairly forlorn figure there, Mark.
Well, just the fact, John, not wishing to go on about it, he knows he's injured and he knows he can't play at 100%. You can just see him, he's testing his leg all the time. It's his right leg as well.
Well, Cissé's also... Oh, Cissé's actually... No, that's Gerrard. Cissé's also hobbling away from the scene here. And in the meantime, the clock goes on to 90. And we just wait to see what Phil Dowd... Oh, it's been given back. It wasn't a very good clearance by Scaloni. Phil Dowd, the fourth official, has got the board.
The fourth official has indicated
Reese's cross.
Of 4 minutes.
Oh, it's 4 minutes. Gerrard! He's got it! Oh, Steven Gerrard! Just when he looked injured and out of it, has equalised for Liverpool. With 90 minutes gone, it's 3-3 in surely the best cup final of modern times.
Do you know what? When the ball came to him, I think he thought, I'm just going to hit this because, you know, I can't run with it. I can't really get in the full range of passing. The ball gets played in and Reese's cross. Down it comes, and he just said, I'm just going to hit it regardless. What a goal this is.
Shaka Hislop got down to his right, but he couldn't get near it. The 90 minutes was up when this happened. They were just announcing 4 minutes of stoppage time, and that flies in the corner. Steven Gerrard's second of the game. It's like Istanbul all over again for Liverpool. They've got back to 3-3. Well, those with very long memories of the older generation will start to compare this to the famous Matthews Cup final of 1953. Here's Hippier. Now then, West Ham get a free kick. It's Sheringham who was fouled.
Yeah, it was a high foot by Hooper on Sheringham. This really, if you think about it, might be the last effort on goal here. So you would imagine from West Ham, they're going to have a shot or manufacture themselves a shot, surely.
Well, Teddy Sheringham is down there with the players round the ball. But I think Konchesky with his left foot from this angle might be the man. He's got Benayoun with him as well. Surely we're not going to get another goal, are we, in the normal period? Konchesky! Oh, and Reina grabbed it this time.
Well, he did well because it looked for a split second like it might come off his chest, but he regained it.
Cissé helps it on. Risa puts Scaloni under pressure. He can't handle it, the West Ham right back. Risa's got Kromkamp coming up on the far side, not marked yet. Here's Kromkamp. Morientes, no. It's come out to Sissoko. It's Kromkamp again. Stephen Finnan outside him. 4 in the middle. Good cross. No, it's not. It's too near Hislop.
Finnan's now got crap. Finnan's off the pitch with crap.
Finnan's pulled up. There are players, well, to say they're weary is... oh, it's a foul. It's Harman on Benayoun. The 93rd minute.
Yeah, I think... looks like Harman might have just caught Benayoun in the face. Marlon Harewood wasn't particularly happy with the challenge.
I've got to try and retract this story for you. Carragher own goal, 21 minutes. Ashton 28 2-0, Cissé 32 2-1, Gerrard 54 2-2, Konchesky 64, and still West Ham go for the winner 3-2, and Gerrard 91 3-3. That's what's happened in the 2006 Cup final, and it's not over yet by a long way. It looks like extra time.
Well, we said we didn't want it to end, did we?
Well, you called it. You said you were looking forward to another half hour, and I think we're going to get it. It's away by Carragher. Harman. Then be a question of who's got the fitter players for extra time, won't it? Sheringham. Still time for Teddy to write his name into the record books, because that is the end of the normal period.